Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters, welcome back to the Ramadan Reflections. Inshallah, we'll continue with the stories in the Quran. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave a comparison between two groups of people. And He said so as subhanahu wa ta'ala, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يُعْجِبُكَ قَوْلُهُ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَيُشْهِدُ اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا فِي قَلْبِهِ وَهُوَ أَلَدُّ الْخِصَامِ. So Allah says, and of the people is he whose speech pleases you in worldly life. And he calls Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to witness as to what is in his heart. Yet he is the worst of opponents, subhanallah. And the other ayah, the other group, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْرِي نَفْسَهُ ابْتِغَاءَ مَرْضَاتِ اللَّهِ وَاللَّهُ رَؤُوفٌ بِالْعِبَادِ. And among the people, those people who sold themselves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah is the most kind to His servants. And when we look at those two groups of people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about those. The first group of people, those are the hypocrites. And some of the ulama said it is narrated on behalf of Al-Akhnas ibn Shuraiq, one of the hypocrites. And Mujahid and Qatada said it is narrated in all over all the munafiqeen, the hypocrites in Al-Madinah. And how they say things that is not in their hearts. They just say things that pleases you. And on the other hand, they hide their hate towards Islam and towards the Muslim people. On the other hand, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving the example of Sayyidina Suhaib al-Rumi, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْرِي نَفْسَهُ. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to migrate from Mecca to Al-Madinah, when Sayyidina Suhaib was leaving, they stopped him, telling him that you came very poor, having nothing. So if you want to go, you have to leave everything. And he sacrificed everything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and left. At the end, the Prophet ﷺ met him smiling and said, رَبِحَ الْبَيْعَ رَبِحَ الْبَيْعَ. So it was a successful trade, Aba Yahya. And this is how the munafiqeen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet ﷺ described them in the hadith, Ayatul Munafiq Thalath. There are three characteristics of the hypocrites. إِذَا حَدَّثَ كَذَبَ. When they speak, they lie. وَإِذَا وَعَدَ أَخْلَفَ. And if they give a promise, they break it easily. وَإِذَا تُمِنَ خَانَ. And if you trust him with something or here, they break it or they don't keep it for you. So those two groups of people, and we need to choose which group we should be with. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be kind with us, inshaAllah, to be among the second group. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.